in my life I never knew that I can become anything good. That's when I want to be honest with you. Even my parents had already given up on me. Like I remember one day my dad asked me to read the word school. He wrote the word school somewhere and he told me like read this word. I was not able to read the name school. My dad asked me like, "I my son, maybe you are bewitched."
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today guys, I'm coming live from here in East Africa, Kenya. It's so beautiful. Guys, it's so beautiful. You see behind there, it's a greenhouse. So guys, today I've just taken you to show you the farming areas here in Kisii town, here in Kenya, Africa. And I also have my friends. I just want them to give themselves a shout out. And guys, make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channels, guys. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channels, because what I'm going to show you, no YouTuber has ever shown you in his or her YouTube channel. So kindly check them out. They are here. So guys, it's Clinton here. This is my friend, my regular uh, visitor on my channel, and also I'm his regular visitor on his YouTube channel. Yes. So guys, if you are coming across this YouTube channel for the very first time, his YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. You can also check me out on YouTube, but it's Clinton. And guys, we are on the road to 5K. 5K guys. Yeah, very soon. Imagine guys. Yeah. From Africa in the village. Yeah. No support, no nothing. Yeah. Road to 5,000 subscribers. You can imagine. Guys, on your own. It's God. Yeah. On your own. Yeah. Guys, you have supported us. Subscribe. Don't disappoint us. Yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube, my friend here. It's Clinton. Yeah. And also subscribe to Brian and on the road to 5K. Okay. Yeah. I also have one big man here. Guys, we have a new addition. New addition. Imagine. Guys. You are not ready for this.
Guys, this is Man Victor here, guys. The newest dad in town. Yeah. Now because of
imagine guys. Let me show you the newest dad.
Guys, this is Man. Let me do some push-ups for them.
Guys,
so that they can subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Guys, he's so happy. He's so happy.
Let me give you 5 guys.
No problem. No problem. Imagine guys, 5 subscribers and 3. Share. Guys, imagine.
4.
Imagine.
5.
Hey,
6.
Man Victor, you're so strong. 10 subscribers, guys. Let's get 9. him 10 subscribers. Let's get him 10 subscribers and 10 shares. Actually, imagine. 10 shares. Imagine, guys. 10 likes, 10 subscribers.
Your man is so strong, guys.
Make him proud, guys.
I'm ready for this, guys.
Yeah. Here we go. Guys, surprise. Yeah, this is my friend, guys. Yeah. He has been my friend for a long time. Yeah. And recently, he had big news, and we just felt like visiting him. And as I've told you on here, right here, he has a new addition to our YouTube family now. Now it's growing. Now we have more 1 subscriber. Imagine.
Yes. An automatic subscriber, guys.
An automatic subscriber.
Who will not subscribe to his daddy's YouTube channel?
Who on earth?
Who on earth, guys?
Yeah. So guys, to kindly go check out my friend Man Victor and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Maybe the support you will be giving him on his YouTube channel, it's gonna impact me also on my channel, because we are doing a collaboration as creators. So his viewers are going to subscribe to my channel, and my viewers will subscribe to his YouTube channel. So that's how we support each other, guys. So guys, don't fail me, guys, to subscribe to his YouTube
maybe channel. I should have sit-ups, guys. Sit-ups for your man. Sit-ups.
Guys, this man will kill me. Guys, imagine.
I can do
the newest dad. Imagine, guys. Guys, kindly, guys, imagine. They will subscribe. Don't mind. They will subscribe, guys.
Please go and subscribe, guys.
Your man is so happy, guys. My friend here. He's so happy. He's so happy, guys.
They came to my cage, guys.
Imagine.
They came to my cage. They came to my cage.
So, guys, I love his energy, because that's how he is. That's our friend here. And that's how he reacts to our videos, because he loves us so much. And today we just felt like maybe visiting him. And this right here, this is a fishing pond. And it has so a lot of fish. And right here we have a greenhouse. Inside it, they're planting. Let's say they're planting
Mushrooms. I heard they were going to plant mushrooms inside there.
mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine, guys, they are going to plant mushrooms. So, guys, kindly check out my friend here, Man Victor, and subscribe to his YouTube channel.
He's loading to 1,000.
Imagine,
1,000
imagine, guys,
Before the end of the
imagine.
month, guys,
I'm almost. I'm
yeah.
almost.
And right now,
Just
he
like
has
this.
one automatic subscriber. Imagine. Hey.
No one,
Guys,
no one can.
You won't
Can
believe
fail to
this.
subscribe to his
Yes,
Yeah.
one automatic subscriber. New addition to the family.
I'm very happy, guys. Very
Yeah.
happy.
So,
Very
Man
happy,
Victor,
man.
how
Yes.
do you feel? Maybe how has your maybe how has been your channel on YouTube?
Actually, YouTube has got like okay, I can say about the growth.
Mhm.
There was a time then you grow very fast.
Mhm.
Then some place you find yourself like stagnating.
Mhm.
So it is very normal in YouTube.
Actually, you have traveled to more than 10 counties.
Yeah.
These are like
Kenya.
cities here in Kenya, guys. So that's why you call them counties
Yeah.
in Kenya. So imagine he has been doing amazing work.
I've only
And,
not gone to one major city, which is Mombasa,
Imagine.
and which I'm sure I will do it maybe before the end of the year, guys.
Guys, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and make this a dream come true. A dream come true, so that we can go to the coast and
Those
show you,
places, it's not,
yeah.
easy
the
to-
coast and show you the
Yeah.
amazing, maybe the beaches on the coast and stuff, how people or maybe dressing, how their food and lifestyle.
Yeah.
So guys, support us.
Yeah.
So Man Victor,
Yes.
what has been maybe your challenges on YouTube as a young YouTuber?
Yeah, maybe like you know, YouTube. I'm sorry to say this. YouTube in some way favors the already who has established themselves in YouTube.
The
Yeah.
bigger,
Like they are given like more airtime.
the bigger YouTubers.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you may find that you are doing a lot of good content,
Mhm.
but it is not being like pushed outside there.
Yeah, but if you find a bigger YouTuber doing the same content, it goes viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the challenges.
Mhm.
But anyway, it is life.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
life
life.
because for now,
Yeah.
we are just starting.
Yeah.
So,
what maybe I can
it's
advise.
normal.
Even those who are
Maybe
far now,
in the
they
next
still-
1
they-
year
they
and
were-
2
they
years.
were- they were
Yeah.
where you are now.
Things may be like exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
What
and
I
another
said
thing is just do YouTube because you love it.
Mhm.
Don't
do
do it
passion.
because
If you had
maybe
passion.
you want views or anything.
Mhm.
Do it because you love it.
If you
When you
are
do-
looking for views, it will disappoint you.
Yeah.
If you are
may end
looking
up
for money,
being disappointed.
you will fail.
But if you do it for love,
Do it as you like.
guys,
Yeah.
you saw the push-ups there.
Yeah.
That's
The
how
money,
you want,
the
guys.
money is so strong.
If you still want 5, guys, I may give you.
I'm sure they're going to share your video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, guys, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, guys.
Mm.
I'm eager to grow, guys.
Imagine,
Very
guys.
eager.
And right now he has one automatic subscriber.
Automatic
Guys, don't fail me.
subscriber, guys.
Don't disappoint me, guys. Get him more than 20 subscribers and even maybe a share. No problem.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, guys.
And another challenge that you have been having on YouTube, apart from maybe uploading your videos and they don't get some views that you want,
Yeah.
like
So-
other creators.
Sometimes, you know, being a traveler, like content creator,
Yeah.
sometimes I do find that they're very hard
Mhm.
traveling because traveling is very expensive.
Yeah, it's incurs some
Put a lot
costs.
of
Yeah.
effort to
Yeah.
move.
So how have you been able to manage, by the way?
Now that's where now the love comes in.
Uh.
When you love something,
Uh.
you might decide like to forgo some luxury somewhere, something that I'm supposed to use to eat like breakfast.
Yeah.
I can maybe put this aside
Mhm.
so that I can use it tomorrow now or the other day to travel.
Mhm.
That's you see, juggling here and there.
Mhm.
But actually, I love the process
Mhm.
because at least I'm doing something that I love.
Wow. So for Clinton,
Mhm.
what has been your maybe your best moments on YouTube and the worst moments on YouTube?
My best moments on YouTube is one thing. I usually do YouTube like I love, like something which I love.
Mhm.
You know, like the way you maybe like playing, like watching movies. I do YouTube like that,
Mhm.
and those are some of my best moments. And
Mm.
also, at times, even recently, I had a comment in one of my videos that I have a subscriber who has been wishing to meet me.
Yeah.
He has just been watching my videos here in Kisii, in Mwembe.
Wow,
He
that's
just spotted
amazing.
me moving around,
Mm.
and he thought, "Is this Clinton or
For
not?"
sure. What
Yeah.
I know is that when you do your own videos,
Yeah.
guys, there's someone watching.
Yeah.
There's someone always watching, and is that
So
person is
you
in
feel
love with your channel.
you feel like this
So
is my best
if
moment.
one
Like,
day
yeah.
maybe you feel like maybe giving up,
Yeah.
think about that one person who has shown you love
Yeah.
that you never even asked for it.
You can imagine every day is waiting
Yeah.
for your video.
Imagine.
You can imagine.
It's
Yeah.
amazing,
Every
man.
week he has to watch one or two of your videos, and
Guys, if you
those
are
are some
one,
of the best moments that I came across
Mhm.
when doing YouTube videos. And also when I explore different places,
Mhm.
you know, for me I love nature, I
Yeah.
love sceneries,
Yeah.
and when I travel and do videos about such,
Mhm.
those are some of my best moments. Like I love doing such kind of stuff.
And the
Yeah.
worst moment on YouTube.
Worst moments at times when you
Use this
vlog,
side or
maybe you can go this. Yeah,
okay.
and then you can go
And
that
the
way.
worst moments on YouTube.
Actually, not many of them. You know, we have more advantages
Let's
than
say let's
disadvantages.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. My worst moments,
Mm.
when vlogging. Yeah.
Mm.
You know, I'm a vlogger. I do videos in towns and also in shopping centers, in markets.
Mm.
At times, you come across people who are what? How can I describe these people who are like they are
Aggressive.
they are aggressive? Maybe they look at you. Maybe
Yeah, they don't
what are you taking
understand
my
what you are
videos?
doing and
Yeah.
they are judging you negatively.
Yeah, maybe some
Mm.
may point at you, even eat at you.
Yeah.
Those are some of the challenges I go through. People don't understand what you are doing, meaning they are not exposed.
Yeah.
And another one thing that actually underwent through, those are one of my worst moments. Like we got arrested while shooting a nightlife.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
never forget about that moment. We got arrested, our videos was deleted,
Mm.
but we just move on. We are here. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to lose hope.
And man, Victor,
Oh, yes.
can you describe maybe yourself to my audience so that they can get maybe to know you better, apart from knowing that maybe you have a new addition to the YouTube family?
Yeah.
I want them maybe to know your story better so that they can connect with you and then subscribe to your channel.
Maybe we found somewhere and sat down.
Yeah, guys, I think I should sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Because you can see my brother is holding breath. So
Yeah.
we have been walking like we have a
We're
gradient
walking,
here. Even me, I feel like
And the environment so green.
here.
The trees we have also have, these are guavas, guava trees. And I don't know the name of this one. And I can see flowers. They're so white. Guys, imagine.
That's
Beautiful
so
flowers in the middle of the forest here in Kisii.
Yeah.
So, Man Victor,
Oh, yes.
tell us, who is Man Victor?
Guys, Man Victor is a character. Or was, let us say, Man Victor was born in a place called Umachoge Burabu.
Yeah.
That is my constituency.
Mm.
I grew up and I went to school like everybody else.
Mhm.
I went to a primary school or to very many different primary schools.
Yeah.
But I will maybe talk about the two main which made
Yeah,
my
the
life
main,
whom
yeah.
I am today.
Yeah, for sure.
The first one was a Kiango Primary School.
Mhm.
Kiango Primary School was a school that had no rules.
Huh.
So when we were there, I actually there's a lot of story there. Like when you remember during our time, there used to have like a promotion. So one had to be like married from one class to another.
Mm.
But at this Kiango Primary School, your man Victor never knew like why he went to school. Maybe I went to school when I was so young and I did not know like the reason why I went to school.
Mm.
And given that this school was not well structured,
Mm.
so my life was very tough and very hard
Mm.
when I was in primary school. Maybe to let me put the story the way it is. Uh, I used to take the last position in class. That is
Imagine.
because I used to actually do guesswork. I never did like any exam in a serious way.
Oh, you are not that
So I
serious.
used to guess like A, B, C, D, and everything like that.
Yeah.
So when the exam was marked, I usually used to come to the last in class, and we were around 72 students.
Mm.
That is in Nasal School, in given in a single room. So in my life, I never knew that I can become anything good. That's when I want to be honest with you. Even my parents had already given up on me.
Mm.
Like I remember one day my dad asked me to read the word school. He wrote the word school somewhere and he told me like read this word.
Mm.
I was not able to read the name school.
Mm.
My dad asked me like, "I my son, maybe you are bewitched."
Mm.
and actually that has sunk very hard on me.
That moment, that day.
Yeah, at that time. But actually, I was very young.
Mm.
In this school of ours, this Kiango Primary School,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that small book, A5,
Mm.
it was cut into two.
Mhm.
So I used to go with that one piece from nursery to class 4 or to grade 4.
Mm.
The only thing that I had learned there was I had drawn a small house that was like this,
Mm.
egg, and some hen or a cock, something like that. So those were the only things
Mm.
that your man learned from nursery
Mm.
to grade 4. Those are like 4 or 5 years. Those were the only things that I learned. So in this our school,
So you are having a half an exercise book.
yeah,
Half
throughout those 4 years or 5 years, and that was the only thing that I had written in that book.
you are drawn only a house, a
Yeah,
hen,
a
and an
house, a
egg.
hen, and an egg, just like that. So
Wow.
in this school, I remember there was a teacher. I'm sorry, I will not mention the name.
Mm.
He used to come with sheep to school.
Mm.
So he could come to class and say like, so and so, Victor, so and so,
Mhm.
go to that corner. You
Mm.
go to that corner. The other one go to that corner. So the sheep is placed in the middle of the field,
Mm.
and the teacher sleeps.
Mm.
So your work is to take care of the sheep.
Mm.
When he wakes up, he will be like, where is the sheep? Then he will go to sleep. So the school was maybe almost it almost cost me my life. That is on that side. And that
You
school
were
again,
taking care of the sheep
yeah.
while in school.
Even well in school, and that was the sheep of the teacher.
Mm.
And even the teacher used to come to class, and they could pick somebody like maybe Victor, come, and they could send you to a posho meal, which was around 5 kilometers away. And remember that time we were very young, so it could take me like 6 hours to get to the posho meal.
Mm.
So it means like that day again there was no school.
Mm.
So studying was not like given
A
any
priority.
seriousness
A
in that
priority.
school.
Okay.
In that school, they used to have a fight on Friday between two clans. The school is found in between two clans.
Mhm.
So
The-
between
the Gusii
Abakione, yeah, it is within the Kisi community, but it's between Abakione
Mm.
side of the Kisi and Abambaba.
Okay.
Those are two clans. They marry from each other.
Mm.
So they used to have a fight on Friday, and at that time, I did not know whether I was Omombaba or Omokione
Mm.
because I was very young. So on Fridays, when it reaches like 12 noon, you could see stones flying into school.
Mm.
So it is up to you to know how to save your life.
Mm.
That school, when I remember about it, maybe it is God how I got out of that school. That is one instance. Then how did your man get out of that school?
Mm.
I got out of that school in a very funny way. There was a boy who used to be feared in school. He used even to stone teachers. Used to do very many different things. He used to steal from teachers and everything.
Mm.
He was in class 2, but he was feared by even class 8 students or grade 8 students. They fear somebody who's in grade 2.
Mm.
This boy's name was called Yuti.
Mm.
This was a nickname. Yuti, which means there was those people during the time of the second president of this country.
Mhm.
There's those people who used to work with the chief. Those boys who were used to be sent like with the big rungus and everything. They were thought to be very tough. So that was where the name of this boy came from. That's where he got his nickname from. So one day, this boy took away my bread. So
So at that time, now you were at grade 4.
I was around, yeah, at the grade 4 actually.
So-
Grade 3.
Mm.
So when I went to report him to the teacher asked me like, why did you go to him? Because the teacher fears the boy.
boy.
So what I did, I went and I knocked this boy. So I never knew that this boy was that bad. After knocking him, I ran to home. So I took like another 1 month without going to school
Mhm.
because I used to fear him.
Mm.
Somebody came from school, one of the students, and asked me like, are you the one who knocked Yuti?
Mm.
I told him like, yes. Then he told me that guy will kill you. Please don't go to school.
Mm.
So if you had going to school, I used to come from home. I reach near school. Somewhere I hide inside the trees like this one. When lunch reaches, I go back home. I did it for around 1 month. Then I found a certain teacher, may God bless him, who had already started an academy school near our home.
Mm.
His name is Mr. Maga. Mr. Mark asked me, like, whose son are you? I told him the name of my father. Then he was like, why are you not going to school? I cheated him like we had already closed school. He told me, no, schools are not yet closed. Why are you cheating me? Then he invited me to go and join his school. Then I told him, like, no, that school of yours, you do cane students. I'm not going to come there.
Yeah, so
So
guys, here in Africa, guys, here in Africa schools,
yeah,
there's a kind of discipline that teachers instill to
yeah, they use
the young
strokes, huh?
students. Let's say maybe you misbehave,
Yeah,
they use a stroke of cane
Yeah,
to discipline you.
yeah.
Let's say you have disobeyed something,
Yeah.
and they want now to
And so some
correct you
discipline.
maybe in a good manner. So they
Yeah.
have to give you some strokes of cane.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is when I told him, like, at your school you do cane people.
But
So
nowadays here in Africa, here in our country, Kenya,
it is no longer happening.
yeah, it's illegal now.
Yeah. So I told him, like, that is at your school you do cane people. I'm not going to come there. Then he sweet talked to me. He bought me some tea, and he told me, please tomorrow come to school. The following day again I did not go to school, and again he found me. Then he asked me, like, why did you not come to my school today again? Then I gave him some excuses. Then he told me, like, let us go to school today. He took me to his school and gave me some tea again in his school. He told me the goodness of being in school. Then I promised him to come to school the following day. So the following day when he came, I went to this new school now. So my parents never knew that I had already joined a new school. So when I was in this new school, the first year, they used to do exams like every month.
Yeah.
So I was taking the last position again. Your man was scoring 70 marks out of 700. While the person that I was following was having like 260 marks. So I was somewhere very far back there. I never used to know how to speak Swahili. I never used to know how to speak English.
So finally, what happened later now?
So after that, I repeated that class. I went to the next class, which again the next year, then again I was in class 4. That was the time when I got a wake up call. Remember, I did not know even the alphabet during that time. But now when we closed the school, I found some magazine thrown somewhere, which ours got like the obituaries. So I read some name. It was somebody Karanja. I was not able to read the English name, but I was able to read the Karanja name, which is an African name. Then I was able to read like there was somebody who was called Karanja, who was in our school. So that was when I discovered that, oh, so I can be able to read in English. Again, I found another magazine. It was written a story of an elephant and the hare. It was a common story in which my dad used to tell me. So I was able to read the story because it was written on very simple English. So when we opened the school the next year, we did an exam, and I was position 3 for some reason.
Wow.
So now when the teacher came to read the results, he was like, number 1, so and so, number 2, so and so, number 3.
Your guy, man, Victor.
This guy stole the exam. So the teacher was not like, could not believe that your man,
I never expected this, guys.
that your man can take position 3.
Yeah.
Then she was there like scorning me. Like, oh, you stole the exam. You are a repeater. I don't know what. So even I myself, I could not believe that I was in position 3. So when I went home, I already remember my dad had already given up on me. He was not even asking for a report form.
You could not even read a
About
word.
the position.
School. Imagine.
So when my dad asked me the following day, like, so you close school, you don't even bring report form. Now what position were you? I told him position 3. My dad was like, stop that nonsense. Go and bring that report form. So I went and I came with the report form. Then when he looked at it, he was like, yeah, you are in position 3. Then he told me, are you sure you did not steal the exam? I told him, yes, I did not steal the exam.
He was doubting
My dad
your
told me
intelligence.
one thing. Next time, don't be number 3 or position 3. I want you to be position 10. I will give you a present. So third month was over. We went to the next month. I used to be very naughty. I knocked a certain girl whose name was Nancy. Nancy ran to the office and she reported me to the teacher, to our class teacher. Then the class teacher called me, call Victor. When I went to the office, the teacher was like, I started telling the teacher like, if you are going to cane me, I will go away from this school.
Yeah.
The teacher told me, I'm not going to cane you, just come. Then she asked the teachers who are in the office, do you know this boy? Yes, he's Victor. Do you know what position he takes? Then the teachers were like, ha 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 ha. Yes, he takes the last position. Then the teacher was like, no, don't say that. This boy today is position 2 as we are speaking. Then she asked me, do you know that you are in position 2? I told her no. She told me you are position 2 and I want you next time to be position 1. So she told me like I should be going to the office and taking the bread of teachers, which has got some butter
Imagine.
and some margarine and whatever.
Yeah, that
So-
one is to encourage you.
Yeah, that was to encourage me. Actually, I ate that bread for the next like one term.
A term.
So since that day, guys, until I finished my primary school level, I never took anything beyond position 1, position 2, and position 3. Even during my KCPE, that is the final exam in our primary school level, I was position 1 in our school.
Wow.
And that is how your man Victor discovered himself. That is why whenever even right now when I find myself like I'm down there, I have got an inspiration because I know I'm somebody who can come from somewhere and go some. That is how, guys, I found myself in the best high school in Kenya, Cardinal Tunga, Mosocho.
From grazing the sheep
Yeah.
to now.
And I finally
Wow.
made it to the university, guys.
What a
So right
transformation.
now, I am a graduate, and God is fighting for me very well. Yeah.
Wow.
That is the short story of man Victor, guys. I'm very happy that my friends came to look for me today.
Wow. Actually, I also never knew that your story.
Yeah.
But today I've heard it, and it's so encouraging for someone who is going to watch this video,
Yeah.
and he or she feels like the world is giving up on her.
Yeah.
She should not give up on herself,
Yeah.
because sometimes you can have challenges.
Yeah.
You see here, man Victor was grazing a sheep
Raising sheep in the school,
inside
guys.
a school,
Yeah.
and he was just in grade 3.
In grade 3, imagine.
So